Hey, can see you there. Welcome to LG's house. I'm LG. Episode 28 on a Wednesday, hump day, my favorite day of the week. Banquet type of day. In Piss Alley with all the other bums is Gary Snyder. What's up, Gary?
Hey, what's up? How y'all doing? Nice effect, by the way. Like that new.
Oh, did you like that?
I like that.
You like that? Let's check it. Let's overuse it.
I wish you had the. You don't have
There
a
you
heart.
go. Bye, Gary.
I guess you don't have a heart one, huh?
Hi, Gary.
Oh God,
Bye,
what am
Gary.
I? What's going on? No.
Hi, Gary.
What is that? The Iron Cross or what is that?
Yeah, sure.
Okay,
that's
cool.
that's the what are the Knights Templar?
Okay.
Couldn't say it. The Knights Templar. That's what that is.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
that's what I call it.
Well, nice to be here on a hump day with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The greatest of all the days.
Well, how you been? Yeah. Shit, I feel like it's been a little bit since I've been on. So, you being cool?
It hasn't been that long.
Well, fuck, man. I tweaked my
Less
back
than
out.
A week.
I tweaked my back out like yesterday morning, like pretty bad. And it kind of was like my old man moment. You know, I was just bending down to pick up something that didn't even weigh more than 5 pounds, and I tweaked like my mid back.
That happens sometimes. Yeah.
Man, dude, I couldn't even like last night. You know what I mean? Like you're trying to sleep on a tweaked back, and I just couldn't like get the best sleep. But the way that my back felt, okay. Remember back in the day? I think you're probably way too young for this, but this is when the Rattler came out.
Yeah.
For Six Flags.
I remember. I wrote it like 100 times. Yeah.
Dude, like, okay, so I don't know if you got I think you got the revamped version of the Rattler.
I rode the original.
The original?
And I rode the revamp when the drop was too drastic. And they revamped it again after that.
Well, okay, so I guess it didn't happen to you because I remember, I think at the time I was probably 12 years old or something like that. It comes out, we're like, we got to go. And it's probably out for about 2 or 3 days. We get on it, and it's like irky jerky the whole time. And
it's awful. And
I remember as a 12-year-old kid, I came off of that deep ass, that drop, and then it just irked and jerked me, and my back pulled. And that feeling that I had in that mid back was exactly what happened like yesterday morning. And I thought, like, at the time when I was on a Rattler, I was like, what the fuck? Because I was like, it wasn't like I was a docile kid. Like I was like climbing trees, jumping fences.
Yeah.
You know, like my body was used to like fucking trauma. And
so it's that damage coming back.
Yeah,
it's the Rattler damage haunting you.
Well, fucking yeah. I mean,
it's the same injury.
Well, imagine a 12. Yeah, exactly. It never healed.
That's what I'm saying.
One big knot. Yeah,
it's like mesothelioma. It doesn't expect you to like 40 years later. You know?
Oh, dude. Well, yeah, I'm gonna have to sue them now. So yeah, I mean, it's been about what 40.
I mean, that's why they had to change it. I think they got sued. They were giving too many people whiplash.
Well, I remember like shortly after that. I mean, like 12 years old, I was just kind of like walking around like this, and then like for a couple of days, and then all the because it was new, all the complaints came out in the newspaper, like the Rattler fucked up my spine and it rattled the soul out of me, and like all these like headlines. And I was thinking like, well, fuck yeah, because it did that shit to me. Like, what the fuck? Like, I could only imagine being 40 plus 50, 60 riding that ride. You're going to get your back jerked. And then that's when they revamped it, I guess, to make it somewhat smoother. But it was like all wood, right? Roller coaster, the tallest and biggest, I guess, at the time or whatever.
Yeah, the largest wooden roller coaster in the world.
Yeah, fucked up my back, but that's how
they had to add metal to it because it was falling apart. Is it even still there? I haven't been to Fiesta, Texas in years. I don't even know if the Rattler exists anymore. If it does, it's not what it used to be.
When I was waiting in line for that first ride on the Rattler, which was my last because I fucked up my back, I remember seeing a screw like fall down, and I was like, "Oh fuck!" And I thought like cool, this is going to be final destination before final destination. It's going to happen. But yeah, it didn't really give me the best confidence. So maybe I was tense because of that fucking screw in my head. I don't know. But all I know is it fucked up my back. So yeah. That's my Rattler experience. Sucked.
Yeah. It was fun as a kid. I liked Fiesta, Texas. My parents would just drop me there and I'd spend hours there.
Did you go to SeaWorld and all that stuff? And
SeaWorld was too far away.
Yeah.
I only went there a few times, but I would have season passes for Six Flags or Fiesta, Texas before Six Flags even took over.
Yeah, my first job was at SeaWorld, and I actually got it when I was 15 years old because I lied on my application, and the guy that was supposed to look at the IDs and stuff, he didn't even look at my ID because I just wanted the job. I wanted to work, and at the time I was thinking, I'm just trying to work. And I didn't know that there was a 15-year-old, or you had to be 16. So I found that out literally when I was waiting for my interview.
I need work.
and some kid was like, no, you got to be like 16 to work. And I was like, oh, what the fuck? And I wasn't turning 15 until like 3 months down the road. So I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna lie and see if I get away with it. And I fucking did.
Nice.
And looking back at it, I was working at a barbecue restaurant up there. It was called Real Local Barbecue, and I mean, I'm around hot flames, knives, cutting, just everything slippery, greasy floors and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of had a multi-million-dollar lawsuit right there if I wanted to, like looking back at it. But I was just trying to work and make my $5 an hour. So yeah. But SeaWorld, working at SeaWorld sucked balls because fuck SeaWorld, man. I'm trying to have all that, get all the, Shamu
SeaWorld
and stuff.
got canceled, man.
Well, yeah, it did. And it deserted because like opening up the barbecue restaurant, you had to get there at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. So I'll get there super early. And I remember just hearing Shamu just like, crying because he's like in captivity. And I was like, what the fuck? He was talking to me, man. He was like, come on, get me out, man. You got to kill everybody. Get your gun, dude. So
you never know, man. They're smarter than us.
well, I mean, like I remember all the research was coming out. Why are all the captive whales? Why is their dorsal fin all like crooked? And I was like, because they're fucking sad. Like that's an expression of
Exactly.
and there's no
Like
current.
it's like it's their distress signal.
Yeah. And as a 15-year-old kid, I figured that out. You know what I mean? Like walking around in SeaWorld, and I couldn't believe these fucking experts couldn't figure it out. No, I heard Shamu cry. So fuck SeaWorld. Yeah. I know.
That's a dolphin.
Yeah, that's close enough, maybe.
Actually, that's not even a dolphin.
What is that?
Do you know what that is? They always use this for a dolphin in movies and TV shows.
Well, it's kind of crazy. That's kind of how it sounds when I come.
Well, that's that's unfortunate for whoever you're with at the time, but that's actually that's a bird, an Australian bird called a kookaburra, I think.
Well, that's
or
fucking
something
crazy.
like that.
That's crazy because that sounds just like a dolphin. There's no, I can't believe that's a
but
bird.
dolphins don't sound like that, to tell you the truth.
They don't.
They don't. No.
That sounds close enough.
Yeah.
I don't know.
They just use it all the time as a thing. But anyway.
Okay, then I'm brainwashed with that sound. If they use that for the dolphin sound, because
Yeah,
to
you
me it
are.
sounds-
Everyone
yeah.
is.
Yeah.
Everyone's brainwashed to it.
Well,
That's what happens. But
it is.
get
what it is.
brainwashed to us. This is LG's House, episode 28, rolling along with the punches or without them is Gary Schneider right here by my side.
What's up?
You can follow us or me on all my socials at DJLG210. Please hit that subscribe button if you're watching on YouTube, the follow button if you're on Twitch, and the repost button if you're on X'd. You're going to get X'd.
Marks the spot.
The artist formerly known as Twitter. Please hit that repost button so we can get the word on out there. We appreciate every one of you, especially Greg, who on yesterday's show, if you missed it, we had a tattoo artist on the show yesterday. Shout out to Can2 Tattoos.
Oh, yeah.
Who was on the show yesterday talking about tattoos. And I said, if anybody wants to get an LG's House logo on their body, I would pay for it. And lo and behold,
Yeah.
I stuck my foot in my mouth,
That's
I
it, bro.
guess.
You're like sucking on your toes, huh?
Greg has volunteered to get that tattoo on his right leg. So
Man.
we're going to set something up with Can2 Tattoos and Greg and maybe do a live show while he gets tatted on the air. I think it might be cool. Maybe you should get something, Gary.
Well, yeah. I mean, I already got something from Can2. It says BJ Queen. Check it out.
Oh, you got that? You're the one?
I was the
Damn,
one. I was,
man.
I'm that
you're
guy.
going to need some touch-up. Is that why you called him for touch-up?
Duh.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Have you seen his work? It's exquisite.
I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is.
Hey, yeah, y'all got to check out that story. Episode 27. Check it out. Can2. Woo, man, that's a fire episode, man. Episode, man. Y'all got to check that out.
So Greg has agreed to it, and apparently I got to foot the bill. So let's hope it's not a giant, like, super colorful tattoo. Because, I mean, the logo is this logo right here. So it's not, he's going to do it in black. So it's not going to be that hard. It's just letters and shapes.
Is he going to put
modern art is what they would call it these days.
Is he going to put his initials in the middle? Or is
No,
it actually,
I kind of said he could do that, but then that doesn't make sense if I'm paying for it. So, no.
man,
He's getting that.
is it going to be that size? Do you think, or you just don't know yet?
I mean that you can't really tell what size that is. It really depends.
Okay.
But like, yeah, it's going to be exactly like those dimensions, but it'll be shrunk down to fit on his leg.
That's Greg, man.
Yeah.
I know you might join later on, but damn, you crazy, brother. You are crazy.
Shout out to Greg. Appreciate
Shout out to Greg,
you
brother.
doing crazy things for this
Yes,
little
sir.
show.
That's gonna be a great show when y'all record that. That's gonna be a great show.
It's gonna be a good show.
Man, it's gonna be a good show.
You should be there.
Oh, I'm gonna be in. I'm gonna
be
checking that out for sure. I'm gonna be there for sure.
We should have like a little,
We all-
it'll be me, you, X, Cantu, and Greg.
No, let's get us all up in there.
And Greg's +1 if he has a.
Well, I bet you I met Cantu because if he was the graffiti artist for back in the day at those events that y'all used to do, maybe I ran across him. I'm sure I saw his graffiti and I was like, dude, this is badass.
He was probably doing something on Canvas because that's what they would all do. Their work on Canvas while we would do DJ events at Rebar back in the early aughts. But yeah, speaking of early aughts, you remember Lamar Odom?
I do.
Yeah, you remember his wild times in Las Vegas? Yeah.
I just remember him married to one of the
Chloe.
Kardashian.
He married Chloe.
Yeah.
Yeah. At the time, she was the Kardashian, but now she's not that big of a Kardashian. She's shrunk down some.
All right.
But he's in the news because he says that he has a custom sex doll that looks like Chloe, according to People Magazine.
No way.
Yep.
Wait, so just chilling there, just waiting for him to do what he wants to do?
Custom.
So he has the real thing and then a fake thing.
Well, he's not with her anymore, so he's had the real thing.
Damn.
And now he has the fake thing. But I'm wondering how he got a custom sex doll. Like, how custom is it? Because they customize these things like down to the wrinkle. The wrinkle.
Down to the mole on the ass.
Down to the whisker. Yeah.
Yeah.
But they usually do like a scan. Like she would go in there and they scan. Like would you if you has there ever been an ex-girlfriend that you liked so much that was like, oh, you know what? I wish I could like have that without having all that, but I could still have that.
No.
But I don't have the whole package because sometimes like, it's like bittersweet, I guess. The hottest girl is like the hardest to be with. Like she's like the biggest bitch ever.
I mean, for me,
but then you could just.
I don't think this.
You could just take the good, but she was great in bed. You could take the good out of that and put it into what he's doing here.
I mean, are we debating this or?
I'm just asking. I'm just asking.
Like, would I do that? No,
I'm just asking. Is that like something that people think about? Like,
I think you
could have all the good of the sex. I guess it's still laying lifeless.
Yeah, I feel like I'm Bill Cosby, like with the chick, like I just peeled her out. Yeah, I want a little bit of pushback, man.
Maybe it's a robot. Who knows?
Fuck, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean the AI robots, yes, because I feel like they'll hey, let's fuck. Like they'll know how to get back into it.
Well, yeah, they can like clone her motions.
Yeah, but a sex doll is just gonna be laying there like a dead person. I feel like I just feel like that's a little.
It's a little weird, even for Lamar Odom.
Yeah. Well, he's been living in Hollywood, and they're all weird over there. So he has that weird Hollywood mind that's been scrambled. I guess I don't know. Yeah, sex doll I can't do.
All right.
AI sex robot maybe I can do if I'm horny and I'm 70 or something like that, or I get my penis blown up in a crazy firecracker accident. I don't know.
All right. Did you see the crazy end to the WNBA game? Speaking of NBA players and Lamar Odom and sex toys.
No.
There was a WNBA game yesterday. Something called the Valkyries versus the Dream, and it was all tied up at 75, and it was quite the ender. Let's just watch.
All right.
For WNBA, it was quite the ender.
Her job. Normally, Jordan Canada didn't know something flew on the court. She's being told right now.
Oh, there was a delay before the end of the game because somebody throws something on the court right here. But it's like there's a wild ending.
It's a first. And the object is still down on the floor on the opposite side of the court. It was something green that was launched.
Please be advised that anybody engaging in any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, and
Come on, man, they're delaying the end of the game.
What is it? I'm trying to look on the floor. Or did they already kick it out to the side?
I don't know, but let's just there's
So
basketball
for the
that needs to be
Valkyries
played.
actually played through that. I was shocked that wasn't picked up earlier, but they played through it. And you can see the object,
Look at
the
that.
block right there. The object comes, that
Oh,
green
yeah, something
thing
came
bounces,
flying in. You
and
see it
goes
bounce?
to the
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
sideline.
I think I know that bounce.
We're not exactly we're not sure where it came from. But to my knowledge, it's still underneath the seat. I'm looking right
It's
at
like
it.
JFK. Like,
Why?
Yeah,
To
it's
the
like
left.
Where'd it come from?
Yeah.
Did it come from the grassy knoll?
I
I think we're about to see the murder weapon here.
There is no room for that ever. And
Just want to see the end of the game. It's tied up, 51 seconds
see
left.
dude, that's a good
Fourth
game.
quarter.
That's a
take
good
the
game.
floor is keeping them safe.
Yeah, you got to
And
keep them
there's
safe.
just
I
absolutely
mean, that's always important.
It's like the Ginobili bat or some shit? Or
any of that
I don't
type
know.
of activity. Yeah.
I think
No
they
one's
got it
picked the
now.
object
Check it
up
out.
yet.
Oh, there it
That's-
is.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, fuck, dude. No way. No fucking way, bro.
What was that? What was it?
Yeah, you got-
Wait,
yeah,
hold
you
on.
got- oh my
Wait,
That-
God.
what? Wait.
So that's where my stolen dildo fucking came. You fucking bastards.
That's where your lime green dildo went.
That's where it fucking went. You assholes, man. I have a police report for looking for that damn shit. Yep, that's it. That's Simon. Simon
my
says,
God.
woo! Simon says, fuck me. Damn, that's fucking nuts, man. That is so
I wish
nuts.
this was louder, but listen to the announcers right here. Just be quiet and listen.
Any of that type of activity. Yeah. And no one's picked the object up yet. You guys, oh my gosh. Okay. Okay.
Oh, yeah, she.
Nobody's picked the object up yet. Yeah, nobody's gonna pick that up. I'm sorry. They had to call security with the rubber glove over there to pick that up.
Damn, dude. And the funny thing about it is, like, all of them are like, I got one that's bigger. You know what I mean? Like, they all know that shit. They know what's up. They all know Pound Town with plastic glove. But damn,
God.
that's so fucking ballsy that someone fucking did that. Wow.
Uh,
Wow, that's nuts, man.
and one of the two teams went on to win the game at the end there. Who gives a crap? But anyway.
Yeah. I want to see ass to ass. That's what I want to see.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, does the winner get to take that's the trophy for winning the game?
If this is what it takes to get WNBA on my feed, I'm all for it.
Whatever happened to is Caitlin Clark? She injured? Because that's what brought me into WNBA was
She's
her.
around.
Okay.
She was injured at the All-Star game, and everyone got mad at her for not playing. But
Yeah. God, that's hilarious. That sucks, man.
yeah,
Well,
sucks
fuck.
for her.
Well,
I thought it was pretty funny.
hell yeah, that's pretty fucking crazy,
Well,
man.
speaking of penises, unfortunate segue.
Yeah.
The creators of South Park have been under fire because of the episode they released,
Crazy episode, man. Nuts, man. If y'all haven't seen it, man, y'all
yeah.
gotta check it out. That's fucking nuts.
where they show Trump's micro penis, allegedly, and they make it like a character. They use everyone is like, oh shit, they did this PSA at the end of it. If you haven't seen it, go
Check it
to hetrumpedus.com, and it's a website that South Park has set up for all the PSAs they're going to release. But this is one of 50 that they're set to release, and it makes fun of Trump basically, or supports Trump, depending on how you look at it.
Yeah.
And
Supports. Yeah.
everyone thinks it's AI, and Trey Parker, Matt Stone, Trey Parker, Matt Stone came out and said that no, it's not AI, and here's proof right here.
Fuck yeah. Blow
Yep.
that up real quick. Let me see. What is that? His finger? What is that?
Yeah, the little pee-pee, little pee-pee was his finger. That's
Man. Wow.
it was a finger puppet.
Nice.
And the guy running in the desert was a real dude, but they use deep fake technology, which isn't the same as AI,
Yeah. Yeah.
to change the face of the actor. But that's what the actor looked like in real life. He looks, it's not spot on like it was on the show, but he still looks Trumpy.
Well, I'm kind of like, I guess he must be using or wearing, should I say, like flesh-colored.
Oh yeah,
Thong,
he has
right?
he has a thing like a underwear. He has underwear covering up his real dong.
Damn.
Yeah, you can't see the angle, but you can see it on when you watch the PSA. But yeah, it wasn't AI. The dong at least wasn't AI, and none of the scenes of him running through the desert was AI. It was deep fake technology, which they actually own a company that makes deep fake TV programming and all sorts of stuff, like a deep fake technology company.
Dude, it's a deep fake.
So-
Again, that's going to freak me out. Like we talked about this before, but again, that to me is something that's going to really get out of hand at
Yep.
some point in the future where it's going to be like, oh, like, cool, Lawrence is fucking his dog. And like now you have to prove that that's not you fucking your dog. Right? That's just, hey, no, you're cool. You're safe. Don't worry about it. But yeah, man, like, this deep fake, woo, man, they're back when it
Yeah.
comes to like shaking everything up, shaking the beehive, man. They are back.
Yeah. And they won't have an episode tonight. They are skipping this week, but on August 6th, they will release an episode. So next Wednesday.
All right.
And I'm a little disappointed about that.
Yeah,
but I understand
yeah.
they felt they can do that too because
Yeah.
they can do whatever the hell they want.
Yeah, I mean they got the contract, so everything's
Yeah.
like good to go on that. So are they doing that just because they're just trying to like the heat's big, or they're just like
I don't know why they're
taking their
doing
time
that.
and
I
shit?
think they're just taking their time on this
Yeah.
next episode because they want to take in like everything that happens and make it real good for us, which I appreciate. Appreciate that, guys.
Hey, what's up, James? Welcome to the chat, man.
Orale, vato, what's happening?
Hell yeah.
Órale, vato, what's happening?
Ba-ba-ba-da, ba-ba-da-ba.
Yeah.
What else is happening in the world? Oh, what's his face? The Andy Byron, I think his name was, the CEO that got busted at the Coldplay concert.
Yeah, for watching Coldplay. Yeah, it was a disgrace. Yeah, it's fucked up.
Yeah, he should. He was there having with his mistress, but yeah,
Wow.
he got busted for being a Coldplay fan. But also, he happened to be cheating on his wife, and
Yeah.
so he's resigned. He's lost his wife. And so the other girl has resigned from her job because she was the HR lady at the job, and now he says that he's going to sue Coldplay for emotional distress, invasion of privacy,
Wow.
and the fact that that they made him like an internet sensation. What do you call them now when you go viral? You become a meme.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
A
he's
meme? Is it
definitely
meme or meme?
It's
meme.
Yeah,
right?
he's definitely
You
a
become a
meme,
meme.
and he's definitely an asshole. There's no accountability because you could tell that his whole life he probably was that guy that pawned it. You know what I mean? Like, just I guess I won't say alpha male, whatever, but just no accountability whatsoever to his actions. Mm-hmm. Man, fuck him, man. Like,
So he's putting all the blame on Coldplay. And
yeah.
have you ever read like the fine print on the tickets when you buy a ticket to an event?
I don't. It's kind of like the
Yeah.
iPhone. They had that long list. You just say yes, fuck it. You just whatever.
So he literally has no case here because the
case.
fine once you agree to buy the ticket once the ticket's scanned, that's a binding contract.
Okay.
And your image can be used on the screen, any camera. They tell you your marketing material after
Nice.
that point. At that point, so you have no privacy or expectation of privacy at a freaking concert where they're scanning the crowd with the jumbotron camera. Come on now.
I like how now everybody started kind of like mocking that. So now if there's a kiss cam, they're like, oh shit, and everyone's acting like it's them, and everyone's kind of having fun about it.
Yeah, now it's
I
the
dig it.
Coldplay cam. It's not
Yeah.
even the kiss cam anymore. It's the,
The
freaking
Coldplay cam.
It's the Coldplay cam. They play Coldplay, and everyone instead of kissing, they'll kiss and then freak out. Be like, oh,
Okay, so
don't film me.
out of all the Spurs games that you've been to, have you been on a kiss cam?
No,
I've never
never.
been on it because
Never.
I've been on it with like I go there with female friends, and then I always wonder like, man, the fucking kiss cam better not come on. Thank God.
I was in an Express News like the article, but it was only online. They didn't print it with the girl at a SAFC game sitting right next to me,
Okay.
who wasn't with me at the time, but luckily she She didn't get in any trouble. She wasn't with anyone either. So
Yeah, exactly. That's just
but
fucked
it's like,
up, man.
but
Like,
but still, it's like people put two. I got a lot of calls about it. That's what I'm saying. I got a lot of calls.
it's just crazy how like comfortable you are. Because if you're gonna be
It was
doing,
a Ken's 5 thing. Sorry, not Express News. Sorry.
yeah, if you're gonna be fucking cheating and doing something like that, you're that comfortable going to a concert. I mean, they were totally comfortable. Obviously, they've been doing this for a long ass fucking time.
Well, yeah.
It's just bullshit.
Well, and
man.
then
It's
he
fucked up.
well also it's the workplace stuff too. The HR lady, he had just promoted her to HR. You know,
the scandal the scandal goes
Yep.
deep, man. Every single time, man.
he made several speeches of how great of an employee she was. Oh,
Fuck
I'm so
cheaters.
sure she was a great employee.
See, when I
You
get
sure she doesn't have a tattoo right here on her lip that can too put there? BJ Queen, maybe?
maybe she's the
Could
BJ
be.
queen, bro.
Well,
The bottom line is that, like, you know, when I'm in a relationship, I'm fucking loyal. Like, it's just loyalty. So that right there, I've been in situations cheated on. I know friends have been in situations
I've
cheated
been
on.
there.
Yeah, and that right there just strikes a nerve. It's just like, ugh, I fucking hate cheaters.
Well, and the
Can't
fact
stand 'em.
that he's not owning up to it
Own
at
up to it,
all,
yeah.
and just deflecting everything and blaming Coldplay because they made you into a viral sensation overnight. But it's not even Coldplay. If you had just acted normal and not like an idiot when the freaking camera went on you, nobody would have batted an eye.
Exactly.
You might have got outed by somebody who knew who you
Yeah.
were, but they probably would have just cut to the next person right after you do a kiss, you smile, wave, boom, next person. That's it. Your wife may have found out, she may not have. You never know. It would have been a lot better of an outcome. Anyway, you can't sue Coldplay, and even if you do, you're going to lose. And Coldplay has actually responded, and we have audio of that, and here's what Coldplay had to say.
Fuck yeah, man.
Yeah.
I was at ACL, right? And this is like years back, and it was when Kanye was the main headliner, right?
Yeah.
So the thing about ACL, it's at Auditorium Shores or Barton Springs in that area. So everything is just all like that.
Mm-hmm.
So there's certain areas where if you're there, you'll see the bleeding of a band with another band. So you got to move so it doesn't fuck up your experience with the band you want to check out. Well, I was in this weird pocket where it was Kanye and it was fucking Coldplay behind me playing.
Oh,
so
that's
I could hear
the worst.
Coldplay.
Yeah.
Coldplay with Kanye. It was a weird mashup mix with a sorry DJ that's trying to mix this together. And I was like, I got to get out of here.
That's the worst part about those festivals. You get in those zones where it's like 4 stages are just combining into your ears, and you're just like, ah.
Oh, it was so bad. No, I literally I moved all the way to the left, far away from Coldplay, and so I can hear Kanye West. And of course, it was Kanye West being Kanye West. Like, who's the number one artist that has 20? Number one. And I was like, dude, like, I wanted, like, I did see like maybe 40 minutes of his set, but I was like, it was so ego driven. I was like, I'm out of here. Like, I liked some. I wanted to hear some of the shit. Yeah, so I just ended up taking off, and as I was taking off, I was walking by Coldplay. Who knows? Maybe they would have got me on camera kissing my beer.
Kiss my beer, bitch. Did you see the arrest of the child predator the other day?
Fuck no.
Yeah. See if I can pull this up.
Sounds like a good thing. Should be the
Right?
ass beating of a child
Yeah.
predator.
Oh, here it is. So there was a Delta Airlines flight that had just landed from where was it? It was Minnesota to San Francisco. It just landed in San Francisco. Mm-hmm. And federal agents stormed the plane as soon as it landed and opened the cockpit and arrested the co-pilot of the plane. I shouldn't be laughing because it's kids, man. It's kids. But
Sex crimes. Wow.
something called Rustam Bagwagar, 34-year-old resident of Florida, of course, co-pilot for Delta on this flight here from Minnesota to San Fran, was arrested for sexual crimes against a minor. Imagine that landing on you just landed in San Fran and the feds are kicking down the freaking
Fucking door.
the cockpilot door and dragging the pilot out in cuffs.
Wasn't it Delta that had that tire that got that blew out or something like that, and they had to like.
That might have been United.
Was that United?
Yeah.
I mean, what is going on with all these like these airplanes? Because I know we're talking about going to Quebec in September, possibly.
Yeah, I have no idea, man.
So now you got pedals in the sky, and you got shit malfunctioning or like almost like mid-air collisions or almost taking off collisions. I mean, that shit is like nuts to me. But man, fuck that pilot. What the fuck, man?
And they said he's been arrested on 5 counts of oral copulation with a child under the age of 10.
Oh, fucking death sentence.
Bail
bro.
set at $5 million.
They need to put that dude in fucking jail so he can get some fucking actually true justice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep. And when officials were asked about the incident, law enforcement said that there is zero tolerance for the alleged crimes, and they needed to act as quick as possible for crimes against the children. And yeah, apparently I agree with that, and you know that's the law of the nation. I guess it doesn't apply to certain islands, but that's the law of our nation, and it should apply to all of us.
Yeah, fuck yeah. And fuck him.
Yeah, exactly.
String him up. String him up. Barbecue chicken.
Yes, James, the cock pilot door.
Yeah. Yeah. What's
Good
cock
God.
pilot?
I don't even know where to go after that. That's a terrible story.
Toro Loco.
Oh, it's National Cheesecake Day. Yeah, there we go.
Dude,
We'll brighten
yesterday
it
was
up.
we missed yesterday, but we should have got some
Yeah.
damn chicken wings, man.
We can do a belated National Chicken Wing Day, can't we? Can we not?
I worked at Pluckers, which is a chicken wing spot restaurant, and I worked there for almost 5 years. And the amount of chicken wings and chicken drums I used to fuck with at one store for those years, because I was a kitchen assistant manager in the back, was mind blowing to me. Because I was like, how many chickens get slaughtered a year? And I think they're the highest animal, I guess, besides beef maybe or pork, but chickens are up there because I dealt with like pounds and pounds of like chicken wings and chicken drums. So every time I think of like delicious chicken wings, I think of like the slaughter mechanism of chickens that has to happen on a yearly basis. It's a shit ton. It's fucking crazy, man. Right? It's fucking nuts, man. I know, it just blows my mind.
I mean, you just look at Google videos of the damn slaughterhouse. You'll just see it's warehouses of just millions of them.
A friend of mine,
Gross.
a friend of mine used to work at a slaughterhouse too, and he worked in a station called the Geeker. And it was a Geeker station, and the Geeker station was they'll put the cow's head on a spike, and it'll come down here, and you'll push a button, and literally like these metal claws will come out and like fucking rake like across and just tear the flesh right off, and then he'd be like next, and then like next come on, click the Geeker and the Geeker, and I was like a fucking Geeker.
I couldn't do it, man.
I was like,
couldn't
oh
do
my
it.
god, dude! Like, yeah, that's like
that's awful.
that's just hardcore. Yeah, exactly, man. I get it, like, because I'm the one. I'm like, oh, chicken wing, National Chicken Wing Day. So, like, I mean, I can't really say
It's
anything.
making me hungry. just
I know,
thinking
I'm
about
fucking
it.
hungry.
Sorry, vegans.
Sorry, bro.
Sorry.
I love murder.
Sorry, PETA. Sorry, all y'all.
Yeah, man, we're just killing chickens.
Speaking
man.
of barging in and arresting, a Mr. Cheese was arrested the other day. They barged in. I guess it's like you can barge into people's workplaces these days, because this happened in Tallahassee. Another Florida man. Coincidence, huh? I think not. This happened in Tallahassee. Mr. Cheese was arrested while he was working, and families and children were shocked when they decapitated Mr. Cheese after they cuffed him out front of his workplace, Mr. Charles Cheese.
Chuck E. Cheese,
Yes. Charles S. Cheese.
Fucking Chuck E. Cheese, man.
What would you think if your kids were just like chilling and they walked into Chucky's and just pulled the mouse out and cuffed?
Why? Okay, so
And then pull his damn head off in front of all the kids. You gotta respect the code of the mascot. At least put him in the car first.
okay, when I was a kid, there was two places you went to. It was Chuck E. Cheese or Showbiz. I was a Showbiz guy. Now, my brother worked at Showbiz, and he was the mascot at Showbiz. And I remember he used to wear that fucking, and I don't even know what the fucking the mascot was. Maybe it was a gorilla. I don't know.
It was a mouse also.
Was it a
wasn't
mouse? Yeah, yeah. It
I
was
could
like
have
a
sworn
weird
it was
thing.
also a mouse.
So he used to wear this mouse on his head, and he'd go there, and like sometimes he had to like entertain the kids because it'd be their birthday. And I remember going there to just check it out, and I'm kind of like laughing at him because it looks hilarious. I know that he's in this costume, but the kids are coming up, and he's just like pushing the kids down because he's trying to like dance. And I'm like,
yeah,
oh my
yeah.
God, dude! I was like, dude, what are you doing? And then at the end of it, I was like, why?
Kind of has to, right?
Yeah, he was like, no, the kid's getting in the way, so I got to like push him away because I got a choreographed dance I got to do and spin around. And if he spins around, he can knock the kid over. So he's like, I would rather just strategically knock the kid over so I can do my spin and my dance. And I thought that was so fucking funny. But I was a showbiz guy. I never fucked with Chuck E. Cheese. But my thing is just like, what? Did they find weed on him? Like, what's the thing? Did he molest the kid? I mean, what's going on?
Thank goodness this guy is not getting busted or arrested for anything that has to do with child crime.
Good.
He's busted for credit card fraud and identity theft. And as we know, you have to be 18 to get a credit card. So it's crimes against adults. So yeah. They felt the need, though, to bust into his workplace and arrest him in front of the kids. Though that's where it's like, come on, man.
Well, I wonder,
just take him to the back.
I just
something.
I just wonder who ratted him out. That's just who did that.
Oh yeah, I don't know. I don't know, but yeah, identity theft. So Mr. Chuck E. Cheese.
Cops got to wait for that, man. The timing is all. Who knows? Maybe it was 4:30. They're trying to get off at 5. They're like, fuck it, just make the rest. He just keeps dancing.
Yeah,
and fuck it, we got to do this. But
getting arrested at your workplace is a theme today, apparently.
But like as a kid, sometimes there's life lessons that you got to learn. Like you learn Santa Claus ain't real, wrestling's fake, and Chuck E. Cheese is a card frauder. so sometimes you just gotta. It's a life lesson these kids gotta learn.
Yep. Speaking of life lessons, here's a life lessons I'll give to all you kids, free of charge. Some free advice for you. Don't steal money from a casino. You'll get busted
easily.
As Spurs legend Marcus Morris found out that he's gonna be facing some consequences. Marcus Morris, former did he ever actually become a Spur?
I don't think so. I don't remember.
I think he sat out.
Yeah.
We traded for him. We definitely traded for him at some point, but I think he was like, I don't want to go to the Spurs.
Okay, so
and he sat out, but he just got busted according to TMZ, which is, the most trusted news source
ever
for celebrities.
That's where I go to.
Yeah.
That's where I go to for all my news breaking sources. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah.
Well, he has the word Cleveland on there. That's fucking hilarious. So we'll let Cleveland own this dude. But, I mean, was this like smart Ocean's 11, or he was like, grab chips, let's run to the exit door? Like, was it something smooth?
No. He was bouncing checks. And they were taking his checks because he's an NBA player, and he was making millions at one point. Mm-hmm. But apparently he bounced over $150,000 worth of checks at the Las Vegas Hotel and Casino and the MGM Grand. And this was back in 2004, but they just arrested him now. I guess they were building a case and had to get warrants. And guess where he was arrested at? Guess which state he was arrested in? Florida.
Florida.
Yep. So he's awaiting extradition back to Nevada out of Florida to face time. And yeah, I don't remember what the trade was, but I do remember that he didn't want to play for the team. That's all. That's what I remember. He didn't want to play for the Spurs, and there was this big uproar about what are we gonna do with him? I guess I can search it.
Well, I remember
ask Jamie.
The bottom line is that I've learned from a long time ago about illegal activity, right? Like, just don't fuck with it because, it's classic. If you're going to do the crime, you got to be able to do the time. You got to be able to think about that type of situation. So the first time when I got arrested for marijuana possession, I was sitting there in jail, and I was like, this is not for me. Like, no way. Smarter than this type of shit. I
can't do jail.
Yeah. Like, this is not me. You know what I mean? And so from a very early age, I just knew that I got to fly the straight path to the most sense. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to lie. I wasn't squeaky clean. I'm not an angel. But you know what I'm saying? Like, it definitely will prevent me from doing something like that, like something hardcore where it's hundreds of thousands of dollars, and I'm trying to like scam that, you know, because you're not gonna get away with it. Like, why even fucking do that? But nope, he ain't no Spur. Fuck that.
So apparently we traded Doug McDermott to Indiana for him back in the day, and he refused because he wasn't going to get no minutes on the team, so he refused to play. And so the Spurs were just like, they stuck and they held him on the roster for a while. Or you're right, it was Bertrand's. It was Bertrand, something in Doug McDermott. It was like a 3-way trade that brought him over here, and he refused to play, and the Spurs basically held him hostage and then didn't play him, but they held his contract and were still paying him, but he couldn't play for any other teams just as out of like spite. It seemed like it was like out of spite because he like refused to play. So they're like, "Oh, you're not going to play for anyone then." So we'll just hold your contract hostage. But anyway, he got busted for bouncing checks over there in Las Vegas, and Las Vegas is still ran by the mob, I'm pretty sure.
You think
or
so?
mob-like people.
Well,
Yeah.
it's corporations, so that's pretty much
It's mob-like people. It's just they're legal now. Yeah.
That's it. That's what it is. I couldn't imagine back in the day going to Vegas when it was ran by the mob. I'm sure it was smooth because no one wanted to fuck with the mob. So maybe there's a little bit of that going on, but I don't know. I mean, I've been there now where it's all incorporated, but you know, why try to fuck with that? They're just too big. They know what's up.
You don't mess with
Well, thanks, James, for the
big America these days.
Bertrand's.
I would love to have Bertrand's.
Fact, yeah.
Or I don't know what to do in these days, but back then I didn't like losing him. Told you that much. Tell you that much. Oh, there's the dog. Finally.
Oh, shit, finally.
Finally. Oh yeah, I mentioned it's National Cheesecake Day. We talked about it was Chicken Wing Day yesterday. It's Cheesecake Day today.
Yeah. Does it?
You a big fan?
Yeah. No, I'm a fan of cheesecake.
I feel
can rock with
like it's good, but like you can only have one slice.
That's it.
If you go for a second slice, it's like it's
Fat.
because you can't, you're just like, oh, why did I go for a second slice? Like immediately, it's like, god damn, it's so heavy. I mean, it's just pure cream cheese, dude. Like,
Well, cheesecake. It's kind of tied to one of the funniest jokes I've ever done in my life. You know, revenge jokes. So I don't know if this is appropriate, but you know me, I'm too far Gary.
if it has to do with cheesecake, then I guess it's appropriate.
I guess so.
It's National Cheesecake Day.
It kind of does, but it kind of doesn't. But anyways, there was a super hot waitress that worked on the Riverwalk at Mad Dog's, and they were known for their cheesecakes. And it was right next to the restaurant that I worked at, and everyone on the Riverwalk just like, oh, this chick's so hot, this and that. You know what I mean? And the restaurant that I'm working at was called the Original Mexican Restaurant. So me and a group of friends were getting off at the same fucking time. And we're like, we're going to go and, you know, have
like
some
a circle
drinks.
jerk?
Yeah, exactly. Just like a circle jerk. Yeah. Have you seen BJ Queen? Like that tattoo that I have? Yeah. So
Needs touch up.
Yeah. Well, yeah, duh. Where's Greg at? But anyways, like, we were like, let's meet at Mad Dog's and have beer because they were still open. We were closing down, whatever, because we got cut at a certain time. And I was the last one, and 4 of my friends were there, and the waitress that I had a little bit of a crush on was there, you know, serving the table of us, and she's seen us, so everything was cool. So anyways, I get there, and there was this other waitress. Her name was Sandy. I remember this to this day. We had a funny, really fucking fun relationship. Like, we just made fun of each other, and it was kind of like sister brother type stuff. And she was like, "Hey Gary, I got a seat for you right here." I was like, "Cool." And she's like, "I got you a beer," and I got the beer. I was like, "Dude, thank you, Sandy." And I went to go sit down with the beer, and she moved the chair from underneath me, and I fell, and the beer just splashed all over my face. And I remember seeing my feet roll up, and it was like a good like, damn, she got me. And then, you think it's funny? I went to therapy, bro.
funny.
So, anyways, like, I'm covered in beer, and everyone's laughing at me.
Yes, I wasn't the only one.
Yeah, shut up. I hate you. And the waitress that I had a little crush on was just like, oh my God, she was like laughing her ass off. And I was just totally embarrassed. I'm just covered in beer. And I'm like, man, dude. She's like, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't think that you were going to spill the beer. And I was like, whatever, Sandy. God, jeez, man. So anyways, we get a beer and I towel off and we're like, we're going to go to another bar. I go to the other bar. And the whole time I'm just like thinking, like, how do I get my revenge back on Sandy? But I couldn't think about it. But I was like, you know, maybe, you know what? She got me. I have to take the L. It's whatever. So we're at this other bar, and I order a beer. And at the time, I always took my beer to the restroom, you know, because I don't want no one dropping anything in my beer. So I just always took it. It was just habit for me.
Weird.
So I go to the restroom to go, and I'm thinking like, how do I get this chick back, man? Because she really embarrassed me, and I still stink of beer, all wet. Everything's wet. And I was like, you know what? I got an idea. And I was like, I'm gonna dunk my balls in this beer,
Dude.
but yeah, shut up. You know where I'm going. You know where I'm going, bro. There's no turning back. There's no turning back from this story. So I go back after I dunk my balls in this like Dunkin' Donuts on a hot coffee in the morning, and I go back and I see Sandy, and we have the same beer, and I'm gonna do a little switcheroo. So I did a little switcheroo. And then I grabbed my beer and I said, hey, everybody, man, to Sandy's joke. She got me good. Let's do a toast. She's like, yeah, she got you good, Gary. And I'm still wet. Cheers. And she's drinking. I'm thinking like, man, dude, drink up. Drink up this salty Shiner Buck. You know, I got you. And she was like, Gary, and at the end of the night, she was, Gary, I'm so sorry I did that to you, man. I totally embarrassed you in front of like your crush and all this stuff. But now it's all good. I got you back. She's like, what do you mean? And I was like, don't worry about it. I got you back. She was like, what? She was confused. For months, she was like hounding me. Gary, how'd you get me back? And I was like, I'm not going to say it because now I realize I went too far. I'm too far, Gary, right? But I went too far. Now I feel like I just couldn't say nothing. I feel bad now. Like, oh, fuck, I dunked my balls in a Shiner Bock and I switched them. I felt bad now at this point. So I feel like I couldn't say nothing. But finally, she comes to me after 3 months. Gary, you got to tell me. What did you do? And I was like, man, I think I got to tell her. Because she was telling me, like, I'm tossing and turning. I can't sleep. So I told her. And her fucking jaw just dropped. I was like, I'm sorry, Sandy. I'll take you out to dinner. I'll do what I can. I'm sorry. But I just feel like you went too far. I went too far. Everyone went too far. It's too far, Gary. So that was the story. We're still friends. Not now, but we were cool. We squashed it. But cheesecake reminds me of how I dunked my balls for a revenge in my Shadowbox and did a switcheroo with the girl that got me. I feel like I got her too. So yeah, that's my cheesecake story.
I think you got her. All right.
Yeah. Yeah. So is it over? Yeah, cool. Too far.
Yeah. I think maybe she put you in the friend zone after that. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah. Deep in the friend zone.
They all do. That's good.
I
got my story.
Speaking of friend zones, in case you were wondering, Nintendo has announced that Mario and Peach are officially just friends. They are not in a relationship. The fact that Mario has saved her numerous times, the fact that she is kissing Mario on the cheek in this evidence picture you see here. She has friend zoned, and the corporate people at Nintendo have friend zoned Mario. How do you feel about that?
Well,
Mario has been friend zoned.
Well,
I don't know about that one. I think it's time Mario maybe Bowser wins the next game.
Mario needs to get laid. I mean, if you're sitting there ducking through pipes, going through different worlds, jumping over fucking mushrooms, doing your best to save the queen, and you get friend zoned after that, there's no help for humanity.
She's literally in weddings with Bowser, and he goes and saves her from marrying Bowser.
Yeah.
I mean,
that has to be like, first of all, is this the creator of Mario doing this, or is it just someone on the side saying that inside saying no, they're just friends?
I have no idea, but Nintendo tweeted out on their official account that Mario and Peach are not in a relationship, they are good friends.
No, not cool, man. Not cool, man.
Are they good friends with benefits?
I don't think so.
Doesn't seem like it, right?
Yeah,
like James up in here said Mario is a cuck. What the fuck, Nintendo?
But look at that! Look at that kiss on the cheek. That's so like I want some tongue.
She's using him.
Yeah.
So have you ever been in friend zoned? I mean, I would have to say every guy's been friend zoned at some point, right?
There's a point, and that's when I just don't become their friend. I just move on because I have female friends that are like my sisters. There's no sexual attraction whatsoever. They're just my sisters, and that's how I look at them. But I've definitely liked the girl and tried to date her, and she friend zoned me, and then I just like see ya, because I can't stick around for that, because then I have false intentions. And I think like the ultimate like thing about that I find annoying about guys is when they stay in that, but they have like there's this little schemingness there. You know what I
They
mean? Like,
think,
they're not-
well, one day I'm gonna
yeah,
slip it in.
I'll slip it in. I'll get
her
yeah.
drunk.
And the whole
Yeah.
time, they're telling like the guys that she dates, like I don't know, I think he's no good. You know what I mean? Like just planting little seeds of doubt about whatever she's dating. So again, it's just not being authentic. So yeah, if I'm not going to be authentic when it comes to having a friendship with an opposite gender, I'm out. So
All right. Well, have you had any ones where you were in the friend zone but you successfully got out of it?
no.
No.
I think once you're in it, you're in it. That's it. That's I think that's the thing that guys got to realize, is that once you get put in there, you're not getting out of that shit. You move on, get out.
Well, I think some people do. At some point,
Have you been successful in turning that around? Because I just feel like it's kind of a hard thing to do.
I think once.
Okay.
But it didn't end well, obviously. But it
Okay.
did. And we're no longer friends nor anything now. But
Yeah.
but yeah, I did get out of friend zone once. But I've
Okay.
also been friend zoned a few times, and I mean, I'm sure it happens to everybody.
Happens to everybody.
And then you just gotta accept it and move on. Yeah,
Yeah.
you gotta accept it and move on. And I'm still friends with some of them, but I don't hang out like all the time. Like
Yeah.
like, oh yeah. Because like you said, you can't do that when
Yeah.
you realize there could be something more there that you want that they don't want, and then it's basically insanity at that point.
It's
You're just
fake,
like, yeah.
Well, on like dating and being in the dating culture, you're gonna come across like a woman that's gonna be like, "Hey, meet my best friend," and it's a guy. And you're like, "Okay, cool," because I've been best friends to women.
Yeah.
So, but as a guy, you look for signs to say, all right, is this really your friend, or is this like a dude that's scheming? And once I catch that it's a dude that's scheming, then that's when it's just like, okay, now I got to play this fucking song and dance, because if I call it out right away, it can be looked at as like me being jealous or whatever it may be. So I got to be very careful with that. And most of the time, I'm pretty much accurate with that.
Accurate.
Yeah.
Accurate. You're accurate. Word. You are watching and listening to LG's House. Listening, by the way, we're on Spotify. Those of you that are Spotifyers, Spotify's, whatever you are, we're on there. Look up LG's House on Spotify and give us a follow there too. I always forget to mention Spotify.
I forget
for
that
some
it's on there
reason.
too.
Yeah. Well, we're on anywhere you get your podcast is what they're saying these days. So iHeart, we're there. Apple, we're there. Amazon, we're there. YouTube, obviously, we're here. So.
When we were doing Gary Uncaged, how many episodes do we have?
Gary Uncaged, that was the first podcast that you and I launched back during the pandemic.
2020. Yeah.
And I think we did like 10 episodes.
Okay.
Maybe 11.
Okay, I thought it was like more. I thought it was like 16 or some shit.
No, I think it was like 11.
Okay.
Yeah. And
Okay,
it was very X-rated.
Yeah.
And maybe we'll bring that back in some form or fashion, but we got to hit 500 subscribers first, and then maybe we bring that back as like a members only, since it's very, we pull the curtain back on a lot of things that may or may not have happened,
But we're at 420 right now, which is cool, man. So happy blazing.
420 is a good number, and whoever keeps like unsubscribing and resubscribing just so we can stay at 420, we're past 420. Let's go. Let's move on.
Let's go.
It's time to hit the next milestone. We don't need to be up 420 forever.
Well, it's kind of
It's a good bit for a little while, but
Yeah.
come on now.
Yeah, we were talking about too. Like, should we like get some bud from like the head shops, like legal bud, and like smoke for 420 and this and that? We're going back. But every time we said that, we're like, let's do that, and then it would be like 419.
Yeah,
like,
it would
what
drop
the fuck?
back down.
And I go back to 420.
Like,
We're
watch
let's
after
do
the
it.
show,
Someone's
one
gonna-
of these assholes is gonna
He's gonna be like,
unsubscribe. 419 just because we said something.
or he'd be like, Gary talked about dunking his balls in a shiner box and switching it with the
I
chick
believe
for a
that's
revenge
sexual
show.
assault
Is
these
it?
days. Yeah,
Hey, but
I
she
think
sexually
so.
assaulted me when you dumped.
She pulled the chair out of it.
Yeah, dude.
That's not
Yeah. No,
sexual
this
assault.
is a revenge like
Okay,
joke.
well, it was the 90s, right?
Yeah.
all
I don't
right.
classify that as essay, but whatever. Maybe someone. Okay, 419. We're at 418 now. Oh, 417.
Yeah, we're gonna
416.
get canceled.
It's
bro.
done. It's over.
It's over. You
See
mentioned
ya.
Bill Cosby. They're gonna treat us the same.
God damn it.
By the way, I saw that there's several channels on DirecTV that are showing the Cosby Show.
Oh, come
Yeah.
on now.
They are. They show it all the time. I was like, damn, they had like a marathon. I don't know if it was just because what's his face died, Malcolm. But like some of the channels up there had Cosby Show playing. I'm like, damn, so they are still collecting a check.
I mean, there's certain celebrities where I can separate, the celebrity a little bit. Like,
Michael Jackson?
yeah, like because I don't think
Well, he's never found
yeah,
guilty.
like I don't think he did any of that. Like in the beginning, I thought he did, but eventually, you think he did?
Yeah, I think he's
Okay.
I think he's like little boys.
I can't argue against what you're saying because I just feel like he didn't do that. But honestly, I could get proven wrong, so I don't know.
I mean, I don't know. Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. That's the thing. Like to me, the evidence points because he's such a fucking weirdo. And the bottom line is that if I'm gonna have a house, I'm gonna have my house comfortable for women, right? He had his house comfortable for kids, so I can understand how it can be like looked at that way, right?
Mm-hmm.
So whatever, but like it's almost like going back to Hulk Hogan, right? He's not the perfect human being. You know what I mean? But in a way, I separated that because I can't even listen to R. Kelly anymore because I used to jam the fuck out of R. Kelly Ignition remix, and now I try to jam it. I'm like, I can't jam this shit anymore because of what the fuck he did.
No, R. Kelly.
I can't do it. I can't separate it.
But Chris Brown. You never listen to him.
I never,
anyway,
I
right?
never listened.
Okay.
Certain things I can separate, like I did it with Hulk Hogan, but like
Gary Glitter.
fuck.
Okay.
Oh no, he gets a pass. He's totally cool. Oh my god, I love the name. First of all, that sounds like that's my stage name at Wild Zebras.
Yeah. Oh, you don't want to do that.
Fuck that guy.
You know who he is, right?
Yeah, I know what
Glitter?
that fucking asshole, that douchebag
They
is.
still play his song at all NBA arenas, like around the world, like different arenas. That dun, dun, dun.
That's his song.
Yeah, it's called
okay.
what is it called? Rock and Roll Number 2 or something like that.
Yeah.
They play it all the time. All the time.
Fucking Gary Glitter, man. Yeah, he's from England, right?
Yeah. It's like a molester from England.
Yeah, fucking asshole. Ugh.
Gary Glitter.
Gary Glitter.
That should be your nickname.
Oh, yeah, cool. Yeah, it should be, man. Yeah, let's keep going. That's my handle now. Subscribe for 14, for 13, for 12.
Oh, man.
Let them all go.
No, we can't do that.
I'm just kidding.
No. We need 500, and we need it fast. Very fast. Oh, Greg's up in my DMs. Greg has agreed to get an LG's house tattoo, the logo
It's on.
you see in the bottom right corner of your screen there.
It's on.
He's agreed to. He says, yo, I'm down for the tattoo. LOL. I messaged Can2 on his Instagram.
Wow, you're down.
So let me know what else I need to do. And then he put the rock and roll emoji. Rock and roll, bro.
Dude, Greg,
right.
you're about to make one of the best episodes on this whole damn thing. You're about to be a part of that, which is, I think, freaking awesome. I'm going to be there, man. So, yeah, let me
nuts,
know.
Man. I hope you like tattoos, man.
See, I prefer my pain to be emotional. Like, that's why I don't have any tattoos.
Yeah.
This is a clean. Yeah, I
You
just
like the scars?
I like
like
them
you
deep.
can't, you can't
deep.
see them. The invisible
Deep.
scars.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of see them. You kind of see 'em.
Oh yeah. There's signs.
Yeah,
There's
they're the
signs.
They're
They're not.
yeah.
Yeah.
Let me make you laugh. Let me put the mask on.
Oh,
yeah. Let me
That's
do that.
The
Now, I want
clown mask, right?
Yeah, I like that emotional pain. Deep.
Everybody likes a little. Everyone needs a little emotional.
Yeah,
pain
I
over
call
there.
it spice.
It's exercise.
Yeah, makes
you know?
makes someone a little
Helps you out.
interesting
Helps you
and
out
dangerous.
A little bit. Helps you out a little bit. Well, that's a wrap on episode 28. Why do I always go like the high pitched Mexican accent, like Spanish? I was like 28. Like,
Yeah.
28. Why don't I go low? 28. You know, like it's always 28.
Put a little thigh.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to do the AI car next, man. So maybe that could be a next episode.
Oh
down the
yeah.
future, man, for sure.
So our AI overlords have taken over my car. Grok mysteriously appeared on my car overnight, and I can now talk to my car, and it's very weird having a conversation while it's driving me.
The question is male or female voice?
I switched to a female British woman.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done that too.
Yeah, I have an Australian woman on my iPhone.
But can you do like Tupac voice? That'd be
They
kinda
should.
cool.
I remember on some devices you used to be able to do like Shaq, like on Waze. You could do on the Waze app. You used to be able to do Shaq, and he'd be like, "Careful, there's a Shaqcident." And I'm like,
This is so stupid.
That's awful.
Woo!
Oh, look, before we get out of here, I get to lay down the ban hammer on this guy on Twitch.
Switch.
3, 2, 1. You are now banned. Bye-bye. There, it went bye-bye.
Yeah, you just been hammered, baby.
Oh, you're picking up Jeter's bat, huh?
Yeah,
That's Derek Jeter's bat.
been through some things
Yeah.
around here, huh?
Hall of Famer, Derek Jeter.
Yeah.
That guy ran through some women. He had Derek Jeter would have swag bags for the girls he would run through, waiting for them as they left in the morning.
They're called the Jeter Peter with the heater.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And he would make them sign NDAs and whatnot. Like I'm everything I'm doing. I'm supposed to be here. 100% consent, permission. Derek Jeter's my daddy. Blah blah blah.
Well, that's what you make me sign every time we come on here. So yeah, I get it. It's all good.
James says that I need to do the Telemundo accent more. Less Slowpoke Rodriguez, huh? Okay.
It was Speedy and Slowpoke. Slowpoke to me was like
Hey, Speedy.
that stereotype never made no sense to me. I was like, every Mexican works hard. I don't know. You know what I mean? Obviously, there's whatever. Like,
Yeah, there are
ones that don't work hard.
some
But to me, like
hard workers.
99% work hard. So like, I never got Slowpoke unless it was more of a he's just stoned.
He just moved at a slower pace than everybody else and liked to sleep,
Nothing wrong with that.
and
man.
loved cheese and didn't care about the cat because he knew Speedy would be there to save him every time.
That's a good way of looking at it. I like
Yeah.
that. Okay.
He loves Speedy.
Yeah, he's on coke. That's Speedy.
Yeah.
No, he's cokehead. Cokehead. Speedy.
ándale, ándale, arriba, arriba.
It's like coke and weed. It was like those are the two drugs with those two characters. I think so. I
Okay.
think I'm on to something. Might dip my balls in this channel.
I used to suck dick for coke.
Is that me?
Not
Go ahead.
going to go that far. Well, you do have that tattoo on your lips, BJ Queen. If you can't see it there,
Yeah, it's
you know,
there.
we have a different camera today, so you might not be able to see it clearly.
Well, the tat is Deaver.
oh, yeah.
Way back there.
Well, yeah, because you want it, it says Deep Throat Queen, right? That's the second tat back there.
It does. Yeah.
Yeah. When you tap the back, you can read it.
God damn it.
On that note,
Oh, yeah, cool. Yeah, I'm the deep throat queen. Cool.
that was a legendary movie, apparently.
Duh. Yeah, well, I made no money off of that, so fuck you. Just subscribe.
You get more of that if we hit 500. We'll give you members only, and Gary will take his shirt off.
Have you seen this bottle? This is nothing. I'm
The
just saying.
official beer of Johnny Lawrence of Cobra Kai, Banquet.
Yeah, fucking solid, man. I dig it. Deep throat queen.
Danielson was the evil guy. Came in and stole his girl in the first movie. Out of
Asshole.
towner coming into there.
Fake ass, dude.
Poor Johnny.
Poor Johnny.
Ruined his life.
I'm Team Johnny.
Me too.
Yeah, Team Johnny.
We out. Peace.
Peace, yo.